Yo! What's good on my peeps? How y'all doing tonight? We trying a new way of streaming. And I think it's going to be okay. As long as the stream status stays healthy, we'll be okay. We are doing, well, it's kind of like what we did before. But now the latency is much better. So that's what we gonna do. Welcome to the All About Aviation channel. My name is Greg. I'll be your host tonight. We gonna do another here flight with this here F28. Yeah. The Fokker F28. Let's get up on gate, we're gonna do gate 19, F19, fun 19. But whatever you want F to stand for, that's what F gonna stand for. Hey, what's up, Frank? Man, I dedicated last night's episode to you. You didn't even show up. We flew to Concorde. Yeah, your name's even in the title, dude. We flew to Concorde from JFK down to Miami. You can watch it. Just go under the live section of my channel and you'll see it. Okay, I'm lying to you, right? Go under the live section and check it out. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We gonna live our best life on this plane tonight. All right, so I had somebody in the chat, not chat, but commented on a video the other day about the F28, and he wanted to know if there was any differences between the Xbox version and the PC version. Of course I'm right. I made the video. Damn, dude. You think I'm going to sit here and lie to you about something that can be proven? Man, I'm not a Democrat. But anyway, see, so I read 3 articles on this airplane, and I've looked through the websites and read the material that comes with the plane, which I have both of the documents on that I'm looking at right now. The only difference that I can see between the two versions, the only difference between this version and the PC version is that the PC version, you can upload your own music to the music player. There is a music player. Whoa, frame rate. There is a music player back here. Right here. Which you can use to, play your music. But everything else is the same. Oh, man, it's all right. Don't worry about it, dude. I'm probably just messing around with you. But nah, man, we made that video. That plane was difficult last night. That plane was giving me some problems. All right, we got a lot of stuttering at this airport. I don't like that. All right, and he also mentioned. No, I'm not playing music. Not tonight. I might put on some free music from YouTube but we'll see. I'm eventually going to be monetized. I don't want these videos to be unmonetized, dude. Hey, what's up, Bobby? It's Saturday. Go out. I can't, man. I got kids at home. Who's going to fly this airplane if I'm not home? Now, I went out plenty in my 20s and 30s, man. I'm good to stay home on a Saturday night. Do you notice the that I can? Oh, it's what you want to do. I hear you. My kids are good, man. They're my daughter's sleeping. My son's playing his life, playing his life, playing games up in his room. Yeah, well, yes, I am. I found out how to do it on OBS. So the stream status says excellent. There's about a 3 to 5 second delay between what you type and what I see. And oh yeah, it's raining hard as hell here in Maryland. So yeah, man. Well, I turned down the volume of my microphone after you and I first started talking to try to offset the plane, but yeah, man. Oh yeah, this airplane is awesome. So yeah, we're gonna fly it again. Greece asked me to do a flight, a Saudi flight. So we're gonna fly from Abu Dhabi to Riyadh, I think. But yeah, oh yeah. So one last thing between the differences between the two. That what actually that's it actually that I could see. Nah, Grease isn't here yet. He's a little tired from hunting. He might be on a little bit later. No, I had a guy reach out to me on one of the videos asking me to highlight the differences between the PC version of this plane and the Xbox version. And like I said, there's only one difference I can find, and that is you can upload music to the PC version. Oh yeah, a hurricane happening. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to come up the East Coast, I think. One last thing about what this guy asked me to look up. So he said in one of the videos he saw that there were two tablets, and yes, there are two tablets available. So if we click on this air vent here, we get one tablet, and if we click on this tablet, I mean this air vent here, we get a secondary tablet. So there is a possibility of having two tablets. Now, I haven't played with this yet to see if they interact the same way. But I can tell you that this battery right here is at 99%. It's going to drain until we start the engine. I mean until we turn the battery system on and start the engines. Then that'll charge up this this tablet. Yeah, man. You can use all the letters of the alphabet. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Diego. You can use them all. Yeah, like we're already at 98%, and it's only been on for a couple of minutes. One thing I didn't know until today is that under this aircraft, hang on, let's let the state restore. There's a whole section here for configuration. So you can sync the altimeters, state staving, which I have turned on, pilots calling out, cabin announcement, logo lights, flip chart options, auto jetway, gauge refresh. The lower this is, this has to do with the digital readout, I believe, down here. They say the lower that this is, the better the FPS is. Pilots in the cockpit, which let's turn that off. We can go to the interior cabin. We can make the engines quieter. GPS navigation, which is, there's a Garmin system down here we can use. Rudder access steering, which we want turned on. Cabin ambient noise, which is really good. You know, warnings. Auto cabin crew. Throttle to detent light. So when we get to the right throttle setting, there'll be a amber light that pops up and shows up. Oh, I don't know. Maybe both tablets are at the same percentage. Let's see. So yeah, so I have, and what I did was I have now stored this airplane in a way to have everything turned off. Because before, the TRUs were turned on, the generators were turned on, the bleed systems, everything was turned on. No, 96% and 96. Let's see if they do the same thing, actually. Let's go to our checklist. Yep, they do the same thing. Oh, that'll come in so handy when doing a checklist. Because I'm going to start using the checklists in here to turn the airplane on. All right, let's get the ground power connected. And let's at least turn the batteries on. So the only use the ground power has in this airplane is making sure the batteries are charged. Actually, do we? Oh yeah, there's ground power there. Okay. So let's at least turn on the ground power and the batteries. Oh yeah, man, if you watching, do all them YouTubey things. Subscribe, like, all that stuff. And if the sound is messed up between the plane and my voice, let me know so I can turn something down. But yeah, we have all these switches here. We can operate as the stewardess. Music volume, temperature control, turning lights on or off. You know, here's our lights here. We can even release the stairs from here as well. Click. That is a little loud. If a siren is playing, well, if it's a siren in New York City, that might just be the police. If it's a siren like a tornado, then you should probably go to the most interior part of your where you live. Let's open up the service door. And just like the Bay 146, we can pretend that we're making coffee. Now, there is a bathroom back here, but I wasn't able to open the door earlier. Wow, frame rate. Well, if it's going high pitch and low pitch, that might be an alert, like it might be a tornado alert. Let me look on my phone and see what's going on in New York City. I have an app that I pay for weather, and it's really it's a good app. It's called Radar Scope. I started using it years ago when my kids were home by themselves while I was working, especially when we started getting, like, could be because of wind shear or a test. Oh, why am I opening YouTube? Well, I am such a dork. Hang on a second. Let me I got an alert on my phone last night because of a flash flood warning. No, well, yeah, there's some swirly wind heading towards Queens, but it doesn't look like you're in for any kind of trouble. Let me see if there's any alerts on my phone for that area. Warnings. No, just no, it might just be a test. Yeah, there's nothing showing up there. Oh, I thought your hometown was Queens. My bad. My bad. So we got, I haven't been able to open up the door yet to this, but yeah, that's what I thought your hometown was Queens. Gotcha. All right, let's see if this jetway will connect. Oh, it sure will. Look at it coming down to give our fuselage a kiss. Come on, give us a kiss. Mwah. Hey, there's a lot of good places in Pennsylvania. Sorry to hear about your landlord being a dick. Landlords can be like that sometimes. Thankfully, my landlord's okay. Alright, let's import our flight. Find out what our METAR is. 2935. Good lord. Alright, import sim brief flight plan payload. Yes, sir. And let's start running through our checklist. Alright, before starting the APU, let's check the battery voltage. They should be fine since we got the external power on. Yep. Well, the difference between my voice and the clicking sounds pretty good. Oh, you know what? You can go over to this one too now. Alright, APU, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's test the APU system. I don't know how much of this stuff is really necessary, but we're going to do it anyways. I always have frame rate issues at this airport. Alright, are we getting ready to turn? Looks like we're... oh no, starting the APU is right there. Okay, APU main switch on. Make sure generator's off, air is off, and turn one of the main air conditionings on. Alright, so... let's turn that on. Lights on, this is off. Air is off, and let's turn on one of the main air sources there. Alright, we can check off all this page. What's up, man? Hopefully everybody's having a good Saturday night. What's up, dudes? Don't be scared to say hi in the chat if you're new here. Say what's up. Say what's up. Hang on, let me bring up the chat on my tablet so I can pull up the flight on my thing here on my computer. All right, we're getting ready to disconnect the power unit outside and then turn on the APU. All right, let's go. So APU start. All right, let's disconnect the. Like I said, the only reason we use the APU, the external power, is to charge the battery. Let's disconnect that. Let's push the APU start button, which is right here. And then once this reaches 95%, we can turn on generator 3 and the air here. Alright, generator 3 and turn on the air. Hey, maybe I'll fly that next. Not tonight, but next time. That FS Reborn plane is awesome. Alright, we did all this. We did all that. Alright, now let's start running through the electrical pre-flight checks. So we got to turn on, for the electrical, we got to turn on both of these generators. They're inoperative right now because there's no engine on. Let's turn the TRUs on. And let's turn on the master radio. I think that's next on here. Oh, that's overhead. All right, yeah, master radio I think was back here. Oh yeah, it is right there. Oh, I checked it off and we didn't do it. I need to restart the whole episode. Damn. What a noob. All right, that's done. Let's engage the emergency lights here. Arm them. We can actually disconnect the external power as well. Get a little cargo going. Just to pretend. Just to pretend. Alright, constant speed drive with the guards closed. They are guarded with the guards closed. Alright, engines panel check. So that is looking good. They're on normal. The starter is off. Now let's next. Alright, bleed air supply. Let's get all that going. They need to be set to they need to be switched on. All these right here. Here we go. We can see our PSI is starting to come up. And we need to make sure the air conditioning, that both are set to auto, which they are. And make sure that the stewardess has authority to change the temperature of the cabin. Airfoil anti-icing. Hello. You doing okay? Alright, good. Good. The chat was asking about my kids. And if y'all are okay, I said y'all are okay. Alright, airfoil. So that is set. And let's make sure that they are off. Alright, that is good. Engine anti-icing. Alright, they're on auto. Windshield we can put on low. Alright, let me see what altitude we're flying to tonight. Let's check the flight plan. Huh? Yeah, you can tear it up. So they say 30, we'll go to 29,000. Oops. Set this for 29,000. One thing we didn't do was test the ice detection system. Let's push this button in. Alright, pressurization is good, and let's turn on the seatbelt smoking sign. Alright, nav sets on and set, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and plug in the first station that we're going to tonight. Hey, Magnum, what's up, dude? Happy Sunday. I guess it's Sunday where you're at. Happy Sunday, Magnum. Alright, Abu Dhabi is the first one, 114.25. So let's turn this on. I'm pretty sure they mean nav sets. They're talking about this. There's nothing in the literature about what nav sets are, so I'm guessing it's this. Alright, 114.25. Second station we are going to be going to is BAT. That's going to be down the line. That's 113.4. And we're actually going to be using... Nice! What's up, Chicago? Chicago is in the chat. Everybody take a wave and a hi to an actual pilot. Put actual pilot in the chat. What's up, dude? Alright, let's set our ADF. Because we are going to be using an ADF tonight. And that is 302.5. Yeah, they would give a supermodel that. Yeah. I know what you're left over. Yes, you were. Well, enjoy your leftovers. Sure. Here. I don't know. It's nothing. It's like a bottle of ketchup. Alright, I'm thinking that this is like 302.5. Whatever. We are flying from Abu Dhabi to King something airport. King Khalid Airport in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia with the F28. So Greece asked us to do, next time I do one of these, to do a Saudi livery, so that's what we're doing. Now we do have this system here. I'm not really planning on using it. I'm going to plug in our flight plan, but we're still going to use, we're not going to use this for navigation like for autopilot. We're still going to use the dials and stuff. So all right, nav sets are on. Fire control guards shut off are open. They're open, they're closed. Let's test the ground warning system.
Glide slope. Pull up. Glide. Glide slope. Pull up. Glide.
Yep, they're good. The temp right there is 35 degrees Celsius. That's pretty damn warm. Well, welcome back, Frank. All right, central warning caution system test. While we're down here, let's turn. Oh, we're not going to turn on those lights. We don't want the white ones. All right, that works. Nose wheel steering is guarded and on, and alternate is. Let's turn on this here red light. Roxanne. All right. You don't have to put on the red light. All right, that's all done. All right, all indicators, speed, altitude, command system check, and static pressure is normal. Fast, and it's already on slow. All right, that's fine. And the static source is guarded. Sky Dolly, I've never even heard of that. The rated no, I'm gonna plug in 170 here. I'm still reading about how to operate the like the thruster system, but the test flight recommends 170, so I'm gonna plug that in there. Hey, and if you guys notice, it's taken me much less time to respond to you tonight. That's because we upgraded our lifestyle here. We're on the next level streaming. We're on next level streaming right now. Next level streaming. We fixed it. All right. This is good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Let's check that and then check that. All right, that's good. Let's test the skid control. All right, that's done. All right, all indicators. All right, they're all out right now. Our hydraulic system needs a little loving. Oh yeah, it's like 3 seconds. I timed it earlier today. It's like 3 to 5 seconds from the time the message shows up to the time I see it. And when you hear me back. Now, I don't always see it because I'm not looking at the screen, but yeah, I timed it. It takes about 3 seconds. All right, hydraulic. Let's fix the hydraulic level. We need these to be up in the green, so to do that, let's turn on the pump here. That's good. The other hydraulic pressure will go up later. All right, fuel pressure lights on. Test the filtered ice. Fuel pressure lights are on. Let's test filtered ice. Yep, they're on. Engine fire warning, TVS. Yep. Yep. And TVS shows up in those dials down there. That's all good stuff. All right. Let's see what's next here. Caution light switch bright or dim. Turn that on bright. Alright, and our fuel looks good. We're almost ready to push back, actually. Not too much longer. Alright, lift dumpers, TTT switch, and speed brakes and flaps. Alright, speed dumper is ready to be armed. That's on TTC. Let's engage the put that on, and let's lower the flaps all the way. Yeah, Bobby, we're close, dude. We're very close to getting in that FS Reborn plane. Oh, you know what? I don't think the flaps are going to work yet. I didn't turn the hydraulics on in the back there. Let me turn all the hydraulics on. All right, well, the speed brake works. You can see the ass now is wide open. That ass is... that asshole is wide open now. All right. Let's put the flaps back up. And let's put that back up. Let's turn on all the hydraulics. I turned on the state saving system, so when I last shut this plane down, I shut everything off. Alright, well maybe they won't work until we turn the airplane off. Whatever. They needed to be moved. I mean, these switches need to be turned on anyways. Alright, what's next? Let's see here. Lip dumpers, TTT, speed brakes, flaps. Alright, cross feed, switch off, boost pumps, check. Alright, cross feed switch is off, and the fuel lights should go off. Yep. Yep. And yep. And yep. So far, so good, Captain. Alright. Transfer pumps, check. Yep. Collection tanks. Alright, that's good. Let's turn on, I guess we'll put on our top and bottom lights on the outside there. Alright, let's see here. What's next? %13 tax. Damn, Jesus. That's crazy. Alright, let's turn, let's put this on standby. We have roll in, pitch in. These are centered. That's good. Hydraulic flight panel, we already took care of. Gust lock is on. That's the blue one. And alternate lane. Okay, that's all good. Alright, indicators, static air, door lights, test. Well, while we're over here, let's turn on that, and let's make sure this is guarded. Alright, oxygen masks are normal. Our flight recorder here, we can put, you know, if you want to play with this, you can. It doesn't do anything, but this is the old style flight recorder. Alright, that's good. Let's turn this up. Turn that up. Let's test this. Alright, that's good. Alright, that's all taken care of. Door lights. Alright. Very good. LG warning switch, normal, guard closed. Yep. And we are looking good. All right. Central warning, and well, we already tested that. We already checked that, and we checked that, so that is good. All right, circuit breakers we can't access, so there's no real way to check the oxygen either. So we can leave that. All right, APU air switch, we already turned that on. Yeah, we already turned that on. Windshield heating is on low. Seatbelts are on. We already tested that. We tested that. Tested that. Fuel consumed indicators set. We really can't do much with that, but our weight's showing up there. All right, let's turn the nav light on and flight recorder set. Dude, that's awesome, Magnum. Wait, last time you talked about those islands, you were talking about, like, flying there in the simulator. Are you going there in real life? That's awesome. All right, rudder pedals. All right, this is good. Electrical power bleed, that's good. We already checked the brake pressure. Parking brake is on. We did that. Pressurization set. Thrust index, let's set that to 170. I'm wondering the last time we flew this plane if I had such trouble with the speed at landing because I didn't reset this down to like a lower speed. I'm wondering if I should set that to a lower number next time. Because it was real hard to get down below like 250 last time. All right, nav aids. Let's actually put the flight plan into the other system here. Let's turn on the nav lights. We'll plug our flight plan in, and then we'll go ahead and... Wow, frame rate. The frame rate is always so bad at this airport. Now, I'm plugging it in here tonight just for help. I'm not going to be using this as autopilot. This is just going to be to help us, you know, navigate. Because there are some big differences between these. There's some long distances between waypoints tonight. All right, we have OMDB. There's no standard instrument departure. There's no standard arrival that I chose. We're just flying right to stations, and then we're doing like an ILS or a VOR landing. I have been actually, yeah. I've been looking. I might be very close to actually starting to do it. Yeah, it's it might be a reality here pretty soon. Yeah, I think so too. I'm looking forward to it. Sure, man. I'll definitely, yeah. You'll be the second. You'll be the second person to find out if I need help. I'll be the first. You'll be the second. But yeah, man, I appreciate that. Yeah. If they allow them in the cockpit, yeah. I don't know if they'll allow it in flight school. I think on most commercial planes they don't allow it anymore. I tried to get Chicago to put it in his cabin, and he's not allowed to do it. So yeah, I could. I could talk to Elon Musk and have him put one of those chips in my head, and then I can just turn one of my eyeballs into a camera. Right, I could just think it. I can just think it, and the plane will turn. That's right. That's you know what? Let's do that. Let's get that started. All right, BAT. Almost done. We have HSA. These are all stations along the way. This is not the most direct route, but this is the best route with the shortest distances between stations. I don't know why I did this. I guess this is a sign for shorter. All right, HSA, then we have PS3. Couldn't believe I saw PS3 as a actual waypoint. I was like, wow, PS3. Oh, I might not take it. Yeah, I might not take it. Let me look at this flight plan real quick, see if there's anything else I can use besides. Or I might not plug it in. See if there's another waypoint around here. It's an actual station, though. Oh, it's pump station 3. It's an NDB. Alright, well, we'll just leave that out, I guess. Alright, let me remove this from the flight plan. Alright, and then the last thing we have is Kia, which is our airport. Let me type in Kia, and then I'll type in the airport. I was like, man, we could type in PS3. That's awesome. Yeah, man, I'll check that out. Thanks, dude. Well, I mean, the chopper, it's easy. It's much easier to fly, at least in my opinion. That Wasp and the Scout are much easier to fly than the other choppers that have been out on this simulator. And it's a pretty cool looking military type helicopter, but I don't know about loving it. I mean, it's okay. It's, you know, and it's got autopilot too, which I think a lot of people like. I mean, all the autopilot does is just keep you level and keeps you going forward. It doesn't, like, it won't, you can't use it to turn, but you can set, you know, once you get on the right course and the altitude and all that, you can set it and you'll keep heading in, you know, that same direction at the same speed and altitude. But you can't use it to make turns or anything like that. Alright, OERK. Alright, there we go. I'll plug in the ILS later, maybe. We'll see. Maybe not. Alright, let's get the doorway closed. And let's set the METAR system. Alright, let's get rid of the jetway. Let's get rid of the cargo. We'll close the doors this time using these buttons. We can remove the chocks. that. What is the METAR right now? 2935.
Heading almost empty.
All right, that's done. All right, let's go back to the checklist. All right, nav aids on boards. There's no ship papers that we can do. Takeoff data, let's go ahead and set the bugs. Takeoff data. Flaps 11. All right, very good. And gust lock. Let's put that down. All right, let's back up and then turn our engines on. Oh, we got to get cleared for a runway, actually. Let's find out which runway we're going to use.
Dubai ground sub Sierra Charlie Romeo India Bravo Echo. Alpha request taxi to the active departing straight out.
The next thing I'm going to learn on this airplane is how to use the thrust index tables. So I made a decision that I'm going to learn this plane extremely well.
Taxi.
I've been looking for a plane to learn really well, and I think it's going to be this plane. So
One sub Sierra Charlie Romeo India Bravo Echo.
the thrust rating I'm getting for today is based on the test flight that's in the booklet that comes with the airplane. All right, well, I guess it doesn't matter which way we back up. All right, let's get our chariot connected. Set our altimeter to 29,000 feet. Turn this master warning light off. All right, let's remove the parking brake. Oh yeah, sorry, it's right down here. All right, 12 right is up there. We'll make our turn here pretty soon. Yeah, man, Just Flights has done an amazing job on this plane. They are, in my opinion, they're the best in some areas of simulation. Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh, wow, that guy's hauling ass, man. You look up, it probably looks like a 737. All right, let's start turning this way. $20 for the Hawk. I may have to check that out. Yeah, I've been, you know, that Hawk's been on my wish list for a long time. All right, that's done. Let's parking brake back on. Come on, frame rate. Don't do me like that. I got photogrammetry turned off. You should be okay tonight. All right, collision lights are already on. Throttle levers are good. All right, the fuel levers are shut. Let's turn on the boost pumps. Turn the starter master switch on. I think there was another light control up here. Oh yeah, there is. All right, let's start the engine number 2. Hopefully it starts up. All right, once the RPMs get 15 to 20%, we can now throw on some fuel. And then once the TGT gets to about 4, we can move the fuel lever completely full. The sun sometimes is so annoying when it's playing online. Bam! Y'all see that flash? That flash is ferocious. Yeah, I really like the way that Hawk looks. That is a really cool looking airplane. All right, this should be good on the checklist here. Yep. Yeah, man. We can do that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Alright, starter valve is good. I might have to wait. Well, I guess I don't have to wait to get it, but I just spent a lot of money on this airplane and a couple other mods, so I may wait just a little bit before I get it. This thing was 70, you know, I bought 3 airports recently, a couple other mods, a couple airports. Alright. See what. Alright, everything is looking good there. Hydraulics are looking good. We can finish this page out. After starting, let's make sure the generator lights are out. Yep, they're out. Let's turn off generator 3 and APU air. What did What did they update? The 160, I don't know. Oh, you're talking about the Transl 160? Oh man, I've done that before. I bought a couple planes full price, and then like a week later they go on sale. Sucks. All right, let's turn that off and bleed air off. I like how these tablets stay on the same screen. All right, air conditioning main switches both on, and then we'll check the AC and DC. So, air conditioning, let's turn both of those on. Let's check our voltage. We should be okay. Yep, so far so good. And go back. Yep, generator 2. That's all. Alright, very good. Yeah, I don't know how real that plane feels. Yeah, I don't know if they, well, you know what, maybe they, I don't know. I shouldn't say I doubt. Maybe India Foxtrot Echo got a former pilot, you know, that flew it to kind of give some data on it, or I don't. It looks like a really fun plane. I'm just leery about getting it on Xbox because it's like all digital on the inside, and I'm not sure how much you'll be able to use actually on the Xbox. No, on Xbox, you won't be able to use much. All right, engine anti-ice, auto or on. Engine anti-ice is on auto. All right, these are already on low. Let's do pilot and vane heating. Let's turn those on. Oh no, we got an unexpected error. Got an unexpected error in chat. What's up, unexpected error? What's happening? All right, hydraulics look good. All that looks fine. I'm sure we can test it by putting the flaps down this time. They look like they are going down. That was real loud, actually. If something needs to be adjusted on the sound, let me know. I'm trying to monitor on my end, but, you know, it's not always easy to do on my end. All right, flight instruments, trim set, collection tank black, flaps, and crew briefing. All right. So, collection is black. Let's check the flight controls. All right, flight controls are free and clear. Trim set. All right, let's do all that, and now let's let the cabin crew know that we're leaving.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
And let's taxi out. Man, it doesn't matter if photogrammetry is on or off. The frame rate at this airport is always terrible. Are you waiting on me? I guess you are. Sorry about that, dude. Alright, let's put our flare extendos. And put our taxi lights on. That way the lights will extend out and we can see in front of us. There we go. Come on, speed, let's go. Alright, that's better. That's better. Alright, Chicago, see you next time, my friend. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. I appreciate it. Well, I cannot wait to get up in the air and get this frame rate lower. Or, I'm sorry, frame rate better. Oh, hypoxia is Chicago. If somebody has a chat, like a username that's not really like a real name, I usually just call them by whatever city they're from. I know his name is Jackson. I just always call him Chicago. But yeah, like if your name Bobby wasn't in your chat, I would just call you Canada, or from whatever whatever part of Canada you're from. Ottawa. All right, I can call you Ottawa from now on. Ottawa Bob. Ottawa Bob. All right, let's do our lineup checklist. Oh, we get clearance to take off. All right, brake temperature I'm sure is fine. Yeah. Yeah. Are you talking about the Transel 160? Yeah, that thing is crazy. How loud that thing is. Hey, what up, Keith? Pittsburgh Keith, what's up, dude? Alright, all that looks alright. Alright, let's turn to APU. Oh, we can leave the APU on, I guess. I don't know if there's any harm in that. Let's, what is our heading for takeoff? Looks like it's gonna be about that. So let's put this in heading mode. Let's turn this up to 10 degrees. And we need to be heading on a, what kind of heading for our first VOR station? Uh, 215 is our course to the first station. So let's plug in 215. Yo, I hear you. I woke up around 6 this morning. Thought I was going to stay up and get ready to start streaming. My plan was to stream around 9 o'clock this morning. I laid back down. Next thing I knew, it was like 11:30 in the morning. I was like, Jesus, God almighty, like, what happened? That never happens to me. I never sleep that long. That's crazy. At least not now that I'm an adult. When I was in my, you know, teens and 20s, I did. On the regular, but... Alright, let's arm the lift dumpers. Lift dumpers are the, they're the little flaps that come up on here. Kind of like speed brakes. They pull up on top of the wing there. Alright, lift dumpers are armed. Flight controls are fine. Let's turn the yaw dampening switch on. Turn the transponder on. Landing lights. Those on. Put our strobe lights on. We can turn off the taxi lights. I think that's it for that. Let me look at this other page here real quick and make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, the flight is longer than 30 minutes. They recommend turning the APU off, so let's do that. So we got to push this button in. And then we can... Oh, we never turned off the starter. And we can shut that down now, too. Lift dumpers armed. That's in. That's good. That's good. Air conditioning. We already did that. Alright, then we got takeoff. Alright, let's take off. Any big plans this weekend, Keith? You just kind of chilling out all weekend? Oh, I really missed the runway. Good lord. How did that happen? Oh. Hey, buddy. Gotta wait your turn. Hey, Wartime, what's happening, dude? Welcome back. Oh yeah, all the adult bullshit. I know that feeling. Yep, I'm adulting too.
Power set.
God damn, that dude's voice is louder than mine. You knew Giga Chad was so loud.
80 knots. Rotate. Positive climb. Gear up.
Gear up. Well, let's do one thing real quick. Let's turn on photogrammetry. Now that we're up in the we shouldn't have any more little stuttering with the frame rate anymore now that we're up in the air.
Locks up. Set climb power.
Alright. See what we're dealing with. Let's get up to 250 knots. TGT is... I think our TGT is a little high, actually. Oh yeah, that needs to be 470 or lower. Pull our thrusters back a bit. That's that yellow line. I'll show you in a second here. All right, let's see here. We got IAS, autopilot on, IAS, and heading. So this is the yellow line I was talking about. It's TGT right here. So we're right on the line. Oh, the ice light is still on. Alright. Climbing, let's move this dial down to 5. And I think really about it for climbing. Just got a monitor now. Why aren't we climbing now? Maybe I need to give it more engine, full thrust. Yeah, there we go. Well, I don't know how to keep the PGT below 470 if we're going to be climbing here. Rugby is awesome, dude. I have a little bit of a problem with some of the Olympics. All right, lift dumper is in. I have a problem with men boxing women. I know that's not a popular stance nowadays with the whole transgender deal, but if you're a dude from birth, you should not be boxing women. Why is the master warning light coming on and I have no warning? other than that, I mean, I didn't like the opening ceremonies either, but the sports itself, I love watching the Olympic sport. I think that's great to watch. All right, nav 1 is in. Let's put on our localizer. Boy, that is loud as hell. Simone Biles. Yeah, well, there's always a lot to a story at times, but yeah, I hear what you're saying, dude. Oh yeah, I got multiplayer. Yeah. Man, look at that Airbus doing tricks. Look at that thing. Yeah, they might be the best, man. They're pretty good. They're pretty good, dude. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're about where regular barometric pressure is. So probably around 13,000 in this area of the world. And the RJs, right? The 146 is awesome, man. That's not a mistake if you were to buy that plane. I guess we can turn off the landing lights. We probably should have did that a little bit ago. Yeah, the 146 is another plane from Just Flight that is just a pleasure to fly. Alright, well, I think the master caution light is now going out because... Why are we not picking up the roof? Alright, well, we'll just do heading mode, whatever. Oh, we're still in heading mode. Oh, I gotta click beam, that's why. Shit. Forgot about that part. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that one by, whatever the one that just came out was, that one's a bunch of crap, that one. That virtual pole, I think it is, or I don't know what the name of this company is. Oh, we need to get to 270 knots right now. Yeah, forgot about that. Alright, let's click on beam. Click on pitch. And let's lower our pitch a bit to get to 270. And then we'll re-engage IAS mode. That looks pretty good. Go to IAS again. guess this guy's gonna be my personal escort today. So I stopped using the checklist during this part because I'm using the handout that came with the airplane. That guy's really working hard to bring us down. Cabin pressure is working good this time. You don't need to really worry about anti-ice because there's no clouds around. You know what? I could probably... yeah, I wonder if I could... oh, I can't... You know what? I gotta get that hooked up. How can I do that? I don't think I can do that tonight. Do I have an HDMI input here on this computer still? Wondering if I can put on some music while we're flying. I do have an extra HDMI input here. Let me get that cable out. I think I threw it over here actually. Frustration. All right, plug it in this computer here. Plug you in this other computer here. Let's see if I can do this. Hey, Grease, what's up, dude? What's up, my brother Grease? Did you see what we flying? In honor of the greatest hunter that's ever lived the face of the earth. Greatest hunter that's ever lived. Yep, we going from Abu Dhabi to Riyadh. All right, what can I use here? Video capture, audio input capture, media source. Let's try audio, no. Audio output capture, let's try that. Nope, not that one. Yeah, me too, man. From everything I hear from what Greece says, Greece is one of the best places in the world to go. All right, video capture. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, nope, not that. Cyberlink web splitter. Nope. I'm trying to get this HDMI cable to read on my computer here. We can put some music on. Maybe media source. Let's try it. Nope. Not it either. Yeah, giraffe meat is not it's not illegal over where Greece lives. Alright, maybe it's let's try display capture. Let's try that. Nope, not that either. I'm gonna get this to read. So I have an HDMI cable going from one of my laptop to the other to OBS, but I'm trying to figure out which source this needs to be to capture sound from here. Maybe it's audio output capture. Nope, not that either. You know what? I probably should have turned by now. Damn it, I'm not even paying attention to the flight. We should have turned a while ago. Oh yeah, we're way off course. And let's turn this dial to ADF. Source for HDMI. Browser. What is no, not. I don't think it's going to work. HDMI could pipe some up. Video capture source. Maybe that is the right one. none of those. Yeah. Maybe I can't do it. Oh yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I would have responded sooner. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, Greece is legendary, dude. Check out our okay, so at cruise, let me see what we need to do for cruise. Alright, for an altitude hold here, let's click on altitude hold there. Let's lower our speed a little bit. We are going really fast. Our next input for navigation here. Yeah, Greece has a very special relationship with women. They love him more than life itself, it seems like. 113.4. This is 2. Need to get our speed down just a little bit. Head west. I had the ADF in right, but I'm not sure. Oh, I might have to turn it on actually. There we go, now it's working. Oh yeah, I think she should be the mascot for sure, dude. Absolutely. Yeah, I can't do it. Smoke signals is funny. I'm wondering, now that I'm streaming differently on here, I'm wondering if I could essentially use, I wonder if I could go to an actual website now. Yeah, that one that you sent me, that you told me about, man. Yeah, that one, if you think she's a keeper, dude, I mean, who am I to argue with you? You know better than me, but... Oh, no, one. Okay. Nav 1 is what we should be looking at. We'll do HSA for Nav 2. That is 116.6. And a force of 290. Yeah, more than a month. That's great for you. Absolutely. All right. If this makes the stream go a little shitty, I'll turn it off. And I'm trying to get this so I can play some music in the background. But I don't know what it's going to do to the frame rate of the stream. And if there's going to be any kind of encoding lag. And... Oh yeah, you weren't here in the beginning. Yeah, I did a lot of research between last night and tonight. And I now have it to where there's like a 3 to 5 second delay between the chat showing up and you hearing me reply. As long as I see your message right away, then... Yeah, man, I was really thinking about how I could fix it. And I was able to do it. And now I can actually adjust the latency settings in YouTube, and... Yeah, I hated waiting 30 seconds to... That was bad, dude. Alright, let me see what the OBS is looking like now that I got Chrome open. You know, it doesn't look too bad, actually. Let me see if I can do this. Let me go to YouTube Studio. Right, well, I mean, I can delay my answer to you for 30 seconds if you like. You know, if you just want to keep things the way they've been. I'll just read your comment and then just wait about 30 seconds. Come on, studio. Let's get some beats. Right. Well, that's a trick that I haven't learned yet. If I can find a way to do it on OBS, I'll certainly try it. That would be great. Maybe I'll get one of those brain chips from Elon Musk. Not only can I control an airplane using my brain, I can know what you're thinking before you even say it. Right. Predict your shit. There you go. That's the next trick we'll be learning. I don't know. I think this is a little too far away for the beam to capture. We can try it. Let's click on beam and see what happens. Oh, my computer does not like me right now. I hope I didn't do something bad. It's just spinning and spinning. I'm not asking that much of you, buddy. I'm just asking you to open up a website. I'm not asking you to solve world hunger or, you know, download a movie while we're streaming. I'm just asking you to go to a website. music. Yeah, I think I spent about three hours total researching how to kind of get this better. I came real close to just ditching OBS altogether and using either Streamlabs or another service, but part of how to do this was I had to change it to 720p, sending the signal out. And then I had to change it from an RTMS or RMTPS or something like that to the legacy version of YouTube, and that gave me the capability of reducing the bit. It gave me a chance to increase the bit rate, lower the latency on OBS, and then lower the latency on YouTube. I'm working on it, Magnum. I'm trying to get music working. But my computer is just not cooperating tonight. We'll probably be there by the time it starts working. I think for me to do it properly, I would need to get another capture card. Which I don't mind doing. I can buy another capture card. All right, airplane, what are you doing? Oh, you must be picking up the route now. You're not doing any of that BS that the Concorde did last night, are you? Dude, this livery is cool. I like this livery. Can I just click the X on here? Have it stop trying to connect it. Let's try it again. Looks like we're getting ready to make a turn. Yeah, that's what I thought, that it didn't capture the localizer. We were too far out. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we working? Oh, looks like we're going to the music page. All right. Life is good. Life is good when the computer works properly. All right, let's turn the ADF off. We'll put VOR back on. Click on beam when we get a little closer. Hey, there's our plane. Subscribe. Featured collections. Ambient focus, pump up, ultimate gaming. I wonder what ultimate gaming music is. Down tempo beat. I'll play with that shit later. Let me go to my library. I got a lot of songs in my library. This is where I get the music for my videos. I got another video dropping probably overnight. A Cape Air flight into Technam 2012. Alright, let's start playing this. Wait a minute, what are you doing? What are you doing, computer? Not computer, I'm sorry. What are you doing, airplane? How come you're not capturing my localizer? Alright, let's go back to OBS now. And I hope we're not in the red. No, we're not in the red. Alright. Let's do display capture. We'll just change over to nav 2 at this point. All right. Okay. That now listen, Grease, that wasn't on purpose. The waiting. The waiting to more than 30 seconds. I just didn't see your message until now. I was just kidding before about, you know, the wait. Display capture. Alright, let's go to settings here. That must not be it. Let me, Alright, let me get rid of that. Not display capture, it must be window capture. Window capture. Come on. Uh-oh. I think I upset my computer. There's some red starting to show up. Oh, red. Go away. Go away. Come on, man. I'm not asking that much of you, computer. This is ridiculous, dude. It's easier to get another capture card. I'm trying to get rid of the window that's covering most of the screen right now, but my computer, the icon is just spinning right now, so I can't. I gotta wait for it to finish thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna order another capture card. Actually, I might just order the exact same capture card I have now. Yeah, I can't interact with my screen just yet. As soon as I can, I'll get rid of that window. Come on, man. Stop spinning so I can close out. I'm trying to close you out now, but you won't let me interact with anything. Yeah, this ain't happening. Let me close out the... I'm going to order another capture card. Maybe I'll do that right now while we're streaming. Let me close out Chrome. I just have 2 capture cards. That'll be the easiest thing to do. And the best way to do it. That way I can just pull the music from my other computer, and the only way to get that sound from the other computer to this computer is through a capture card. Alright, let me order another capture card. Where's my phone, Lou? Where's my phone at? Where's my phone at? 13, just like in Game of Thrones. Excuse me. There we go. I like this. I like this view right here. It's cool. Is that number 8 or 9? Ah. Sorry, comma, I just saw your message. Period. Going well. Comma, it's almost over. All right, let's reset this counter here. And let's get back on Amazon. Yeah, they did. They did. The sounds, the textures, the lighting. I mean, the lighting is really good on side this plane. Let's make it a little dark out. No, why did it do that? It did that last night too. Shit. It did that last night too, man. What the hell? It disengaged the autopilot last night when I changed the time. I know we're overspeeding. I know. Come on. Great, the autopilot won't come back on. What? What? The hell was that? That's some funky shit right there. Y'all see that? Did y'all just see that? That's some wild stuff, man. All right, after that, we're going to Kia, which is 113.3. And we got a heading of 259. It's a good thing I wasn't counting on this Garmin unit to do to navigate, which I wasn't, just as a point of reference. All right, we can click on beam now that we are. Yeah, I'm not going to use that flow chart for time anymore. No way. We just going to use just the regular toolbar. Oh, that's funny, dude. Well, they don't. Very few airports actually look good at nighttime and have the right kind of lighting for landing. Yeah, that's very true. That's funny, man, to get roasted like that. They should get roasted. Their lights are complete shit at most of these airports. All right, this must not be one of those VOR stations where we can capture it on a localizer and use it to fly as a... So we'll just do heading. Alright, so we got about 150 miles to our destination. We should probably start descending, I would think. Alright, from here we need to turn on a 259 heading. Let's activate nav 2. Let's choose, let me look at the chart for our landing here. 33 right is where I'm planning on landing. All right, and let's actually repin that. And pin that. All right, very good. And we're supposed to be flying on a 259 heading. We're leaving this station, which is 116.6 on a 259 heading. So let's put in 79, which is the offset of 259. And let's do nav 1, and we'll use this to line up. Oh, you know what? Never mind. Let's do 259. Because we're radiating away from the station. We should do 259. Right is all right. Let's start. So we need to get down to about 7,000 feet. Let's start descending here in a minute. Pull the engines back to about 80%. Click IAS. Now our destination, you know, I can pull the chart up here. Why don't I do that? Instead of me just looking at it myself, let me show everybody. What's up, charts? What's up, Arrival? What's up, King Riyadh? Alright, so we are doing 33 right as the plan at least. Here's 33 right. The decision height is 200, which I think is already in. Yep, 200. And the transition level is 15,000 feet. Dude, I love the light on the back of this plane, man. Look at that thing rotate. Look at that thing rotate. All right, I'm changing the time again. Do not do what you just did. It did it again. I can't believe it. Did it? Oh no, it's okay. Never mind, I was just kidding, it didn't do it. That's weird that using the flowchart to change the time has that much of a negative effect on it. That's crazy. How far out are we from the airport? 115 miles. Alright, this capture card I already ordered. Let's see how expensive that thing is. $37. I don't remember spending that much on this capture card. I don't really need a good capture card, I just need a capture card. I just need one that can do audio. Oops. Wrong button. Ah, here's one for $10. I can get it tomorrow. Look at that. This is a little thumb drive. And that little capture card right there. That's all I need. It's got an HDMI input and a USB out. Now I don't have to buy any kind of USB input. That works for me. Let's get that there. Streaming, live broadcasting. Yep, that works. All right, let's order it. Buy now. 1-day delivery. Place my order. All right, we're winning. That'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be here before tomorrow night's stream. Then we can play some music. Use float. Yeah, right. No thanks, Bobby. I'm good, but thanks anyways, dude. Your kid's got a super high fever. Oh my god. Hopefully they're okay. Last time I used Flow, last time I used Flow, we almost crashed. He's under control now. That's good. I was going to ask if he's cutting teeth, but I think he's out of that stage. If he's, I think you said he's like 5 years old or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, oh really? Yeah. I used Flow to change the time and make it dark. And when I did that... Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think he was cutting teeth anymore. Sorry. When I did that, it knocked off the autopilot. Change that to about that. Huh. Wonder why this is coming on. Had an issue with this last time. The same side actually too. That's anti-aliasing. Man, it's cold as shit in the cabin. Look at that. Come on, stewardesses. You're freezing out these people. Man. Oh, well, how did it change that quickly? Now it's almost 40 degrees. Now people are sweating. These flight attendants, they got to get their stuff together. They letting us down. Yeah, they letting us down, man. Let's. No, not $90. You know what? Maybe I. You know what? I can try that. Putting heading hold on first. I think I was in heading mode though, to be honest. All right, cabin's under control. Yeah, I think I was in heading mode. It doesn't do it when you change time. Oh, I was using flow to change the time to make it dark so we could look at the cockpit at night. And when I did that and I closed it out, it picked off the autopilot, the yaw dampener, and all that. Let's level off and I'll try it again. No, that was not very nice. No. No, it was not. Alright, for the ILS we got 109.1. And we got 327. Alright, we'll level it off. Let's give it some juice so we don't fall out of the sky. Well, actually, we got to stay about 250. Alright, so we're in heading mode right now, right? Let's make it dark out and see what happens. Actually, you know what? Let me move this up here this time so I'm not near any buttons. Yep, see, look. Autopilot off. And it takes a few minutes for me to be able to kick it back on again. Alright, I can change that, but that still shouldn't make it so it, yeah, I mean, I'll change the settings at some point. Yeah, but that still shouldn't make it so it kicks off like that. That's weird. All right, and there we go. We just heard the click again. And the Garmin kicked off too. But if I go up here and change the time the old-fashioned way, everything's fine. That's really strange. Oh, you can't rewind it. Yeah, it does record it. I turned that feature off tonight to keep the latency down. I don't know if I can turn it back on while I'm streaming. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I can turn it back on. All right, go ahead. You should be able to do it now. Hey, if you're new to watching, welcome to the Aviation Nation. We're trying to take over the world so we can sit at home in our drawers, eat pizza, and play Flight Simulator all day. But we can only do that if we get this channel up and running. That's our flight there. Subscribe. The draws are optional, so is pizza. You can insert any kind of food you want instead of pizza. Yeah, I think I will. Well, I can let them both know. I wonder if level 42 has had this issue with any other planes. I mean, it can't just be this plane that has had issues. All right, we're getting ready to set our V speeds for landing. Set our V speeds for landing. Let's click on this right here. So 119. Now this number may change with the weight. This weight changes as we're flying. Now, will this work with beam? Let's see here. Localizer and some of these VOR stations, you can't use localizer or VOR mode automatically. Some of these stations just operate as a reference point. You can't actually lock onto them. Let's see what the checklist says here. I'm looking in the owner's manual that came with this this vehicle here, but let's see what this says here for touch. Oh, you know what? We got to change our METAR actually. $29.68. Wow, that is low. Oh, look how fast we are. Let's go to the checklist. Seatbelts. Oh, we left them on. Let's set this to takeoff. We already set the pressurization. Landing bugs were done. Crew briefing. Let's let the crew know. Alright, altimeters are set. Anti-icing is good. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we got about 28 miles to the airport. Actually, put our landing lights on now. You know what? One thing I wanted to do was change this thruster setting. Let's set this to 150 and see if that helps us keep below 250 now. Because we had such a hard time doing that the other night. The only way to slow this airplane down last time was to put the landing gear down. Could be the airport out there in the distance. Well, Bobby, I would buy it. Yeah, this is good. All right, sorry, I'm just looking at the chat now. Sorry, it's been a few minutes, but yeah, Grease, this is the one plane I'm going to learn really well. Yep. Oh, I'm using my controller to move around the cockpit. So I have, I use my mouse to move up and down, like the head movement up and down, side to side, and I've never used Track IR. Huh. But no, I have the controller set up like this, so if I hold the left bumper in, that locks the camera position, and I can use that to move to go side to side and up and down, and then I can use the triggers to go up and down, and then use it to also go in and out. So it's really just holding in the left bumper, and then I can use the right thumbstick or the triggers. Yeah, I've never tried the eye tracker. I've seen that technology. I just never tried it before. Wow, I didn't know that, man. Oh shit, James is here. What's up, James? The X15, that works. Go ahead and do it. Yeah, this 707 is a Phantom 707. I don't know if we'll ever see it. Didn't they lose half the plans for it? Hey, we got the right runway. That's cool. What's the purpose of the F28 is to have fun. That's what the F stands for. It's the Fun 28. I mean, what's the purpose of any airplane, really? All right, let's fly over the airport, and then we'll swing around and go pick up. We'll do a go around for the landing. Fly right over the airport. And we'll actually get down to, let's get down to 6,000 feet. That's right. That's right, you can play with your Fokker everywhere. Okay. Gonna leave the name out? Alright, dude. That's an interesting name for a plane. A Fokker. Hey, I see a pool over there. That must be a... Well, that could either be a really rich person's house or a hotel. Or that could be like a townhouse development where a bunch of folks live. It's really interesting that it's like in a perfect square. That's a big-ass pool if you can see it from 7,000 feet. Alright, here's the airport we're going to be landing at shortly. Frame rate issues close to the airport. That makes sense. That's our runway right there, 33 right. That's the one we're landing at. That's the VOR station we were locked onto right there. But that'd be a tough choice for me, Bobby, because I love both planes. The A300 is an amazing plane. Assault Raphael. That's what I'm talking about, James. Alright, let's start turning back towards the airport. Go out about 15 miles and come in. Are we at 6,000 feet already? I think we are. Do pitch mode to get down. I think we're... Can't tell. Okay, yeah, we weren't below. That's what I thought. I didn't think we were at 6,000 feet already. Oh, gotta turn this mode on. I keep forgetting about this button. I'll keep holding. Alright, let's try to get this yellow line on the CDI indicator. Let's try to get that to cross our path so we get a reference of exactly where we're at with this airport. Oops, it's moving. And we'll go out a little bit farther and once we get the landing gear down, we'll arm the dumpers again. We'll do a speed check. I mean, we'll test the skid, whatever that's called again. What's it called? Skid control. All right, we can do now heights on. Now we can do altitude hold. Slow down a little bit. Should be landing at about 119. The airport there. That beam should be... Oh, you know what? That happened to me all the time last time. I'd go out to the outside view, take a look, and when I come back, the localizers cross to the other side. Yeah, I like the look of this cockpit too, a lot. I like the A300 a lot too. The A300 is a really fun plane to fly in. It's really good. It's like I don't know if it's as good as the A310 in real life, but in the sim, it's got some improvements over the A310, especially with the flight bag, the electronic flight bag. All right, we're lining back up again. That's good. Go ahead and make our turn back towards the runway. Slow down some more. Get down to 5,500 feet. $5,500 feet is the capture point. All right, we'll just do pitch move. All right, alternate landing guard is armed. Just checklist has looked out for. Ooh, you know what? Maybe actually might help. I think we need to move. Let's move this up higher. 176 is the highest. Move this down to 140. See what happens. That's one thing I've been having trouble with, is getting this plane to really slow down. Without putting the landing gear down. That's that beat. Alright, let's put the landing gear down so we can slow down. Now our plane is slowing down. Green lights are checked. Let's check the skid control in. That's good. And let's arm the lift dumpers. Let's put this on glide scope automatic. Okay, and we might have to go around again. Yep, we're gonna have to go around again, I think. Hopefully not, but it looks like we're gonna have to go. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll be okay. Do glide and beam.
Course bar locked up.
Brake pressure is okay. Sweet. Right scope is captured. Localizer's captured. Hopefully it'll actually direct us to the right spot. Doesn't look like it's bringing us over to the right side, but we'll see what happens. We're way off. Vulcan is great, dude. I love that plane. It's really intricate to set up. It's got a lot of buttons and switches to click on. It's a really fun plane to fly. Yeah, that's you would not be upset if you bought that plane. Like, that plane is great. Shit. Hang on a second. My laptop's almost dead. One second. I meant to plug it in a while ago. I just forgot. Well, your terrain light's coming on, but we're still, the glide scope is still lower than us. So how do you explain that? Rain warning, huh? I don't know if that FS Reborn is very similar to a lot of what you have, to be honest. It might look very similar, but as far as controlling it and interacting with it, it's not like anything. It's not like anything I have. I can tell you that. Oh, I don't have that SWS Pilatus, so I can't answer that one.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Give me the butt. Yeah. Show me that butt. Hey, that's not a bad landing right there. Look at that booty hole. Look at that booty hole. It's so pretty. All right, let's get off the runway and find out where we're going so I can shut this plane down. Oh yeah, aircraft, yeah, I got you. Wait the cavity, that's right. All right, let's slow down a little bit so I can find out where we're going. Taxi to parking. Yeah, I don't know, about all the other planes you have, but as far as like interacting with it, it's not like anything I've ever experienced. It's really more in depth than a lot of the airplanes that I have. All right, let's disengage the lift dumpers. But yeah, as far as overall controls and things like that, it is very similar to a lot of other planes. Now I have the persistency turned on here, like it's where however I leave the airplane is how it'll be when I get back into it. So I'm gonna shut this thing down and turn off all the switches like I did on the last time. That way, when I get back in, I can do a real cold and dark start. Got to get this localizer and ILS to work properly. It says it captures, but then it doesn't follow suit. Yeah, I like it too, a lot. Yep. Just Flight has it on, I believe, on all their planes. Just Flight has it. Oh man, they got me going where? Oh wow. Maybe I'll use. Should I use Should I use slew mode to get over there, or should we just drive? I guess we'll just drive. Yeah, we'll just drive over there, I guess. We never did turn. Oh, we did turn the landing lights. Never mind. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's change batteries. Oh no, something frail. Wow, the Vulcan and the FS 500 are the same price. That would be a tough choice for me. Me personally, I get more use out of the FS Reborn, but that Vulcan is a really cool plane. Yeah, the tunes are coming from the plane. Yeah, they have built-in tunes. The Bait 146 has that same thing too. The Bait 146 has built-in tunes also. Probably should have chose gates, but we go to parking instead this time. we got a fuselage full of giraffes, so we can't put them through the normal gate. We gotta go to parking. Wow, they got us making all kinds of turns. Look at this. Look at these turns. Can your airplane do that? I doubt it. Oh, there's no guy with the sticks. Man, that sucks. Oh, actually, you know what though? Yeah, I said that's why. I said that's why we're parking all the way out here, is because the giraffes they can't fit through the normal gate. So we gotta take them over here to the parking area so we can unload all the giraffes. You know what, Bobby? You're playing on PC, I think. If you're playing on PC, then yeah, I would get the Vulcan because you can drop bombs and all kinds of stuff. Oh, that's cool, man. Used to be the guy with the sticks. That's cool. All right, APU on. All right, speed brake is in. The lift dumps are in. Flaps are up. APU is on. Airfoil, anti-icing, and the pitot and vane. We can turn those off. We can turn these off. All right, those are all off anyways. Heating switches are off. Let's turn on generator 3. Oh yeah, I hear the music now. That's pretty cool. All right, radar and transponder standby, and turn the yaw dampener off. Standby and yaw dampener off. We can actually uh-oh, I'm stuck. Oh no, I'm stuck. Oh, alright, that's because my controller was still stuck on the door handle. There we go. Yeah, I believe the volume for it's right here. Alright, gust lock on. And test the fire warning light. Parking brake is on. HP fuel valves, let's shut those. I love how it sparks. I think that's so cool. The persistency with this airplane as well even leaves the doors open. If you leave the doors open and you shut the plane down, it starts again with the doors open. Oh, you got to buy from their website? Gotcha. All right, let's turn seatbelts off. No smoking. Air conditioning, main switch. Let's turn one of them off. Hit next. It's been 3 hours. You want me to fly another plane? I mean, maybe I could for a few minutes. Getting late, dude. It's getting late, dude. All right, let's turn the anti-icing off and then turn the booster pump switches off. All right, anti-icing is all off. Let's turn off the booster pumps. Let's also turn the lights back down again. This light off. Where's that other light? Oh yeah, that's right here in the corner. That one. That one. If I don't turn them off now, they're going to be on when I get in next time. Turn this one off. Turn this off. That's already off. Turn this one off over here. A300 or the Vulcan. Wow. If you're on PC, I would get the Vulcan. Because you can actually drop bombs and carry actual payload and stuff like that. That to me is a lot more cool than flying like another Airbus. I can't do that on Xbox. Alright, landing, flare lights out, and all the other lights out. Alright. And let's turn all these other lights off. Tech log, there's no such thing on here. Alright, APU air off. Windshield heating we already turned off, I believe. Yep. Turn the radios off. And on instrument lighting, way ahead of you, buddy. Alright, turn this oxygen system. No, there's really no way to turn that off. So we'll just pretend we turned it off. Alright, we don't need external power. Then generator 3, APU off, and then batteries off. Alright. So we got generator 3 we can turn off. Turn the generators off as well. Click this to stop. Turn this down. Let's turn the bleed switches off. Turn the DRU off. Turn this off. Now let's turn the batteries off. And there we go. Come on, are you gonna let me? Oh, you gonna let me click on something? Why is my screen stuck? Why is my screen frozen? I can't click on nothing. I can't click on nothing, Paul. Somebody broke my simulator. We should play some No Man's Sky. I'm trying to find other parts so I can make a ship. I'm trying to find other parts to other ships so I can make other ships. Simulator things. I can't interact with my simulator. That was fun. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. But I am going to end things pretty soon. Probably another 15 or 20 minutes. Yes, it does. It does have a big manual. Yeah. Most of these just flight planes have a big manual. It sure does. It's worth it though. That's a good plane though, that Vulcan. A fun plane to fly, that's for sure. Where's my phone? Well, I wonder if I won the Powerball tonight. That would be so sweet. That would be so sweet if I won the Powerball. Then I really could sit in my drawers, eat pizza, and play Flight Simulator all day. That would be awesome. All right, controller battery is charging. Ooh, you know what we could do? I wonder if my video is done editing yet. Let me see if that thing is ready to be streamed. Let me go to my channel here. Of course, the mouse isn't working. Of course, the mouse isn't working. All right, Magnum. See you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I appreciate it, dude. Have a good rest of the Sunday. All right, it looks like this is ready now. Let me check this thing out on YouTube real quick and see if it's ready. Because if this is ready, I can just put this up. We can just watch this. It sure is. All right, how do I stream this thing? All right, so I'm gonna switch gears here, right? I'm going to put on the video I just recorded. I'm gonna premiere it as a stream, or I'm gonna premiere it, and you're not gonna hear my voice from now on. To interact, we're just gonna talk through chat. So I'm gonna end things here. Let me say goodnight to everybody, and then if y'all are gonna check it out, I will. We can talk through chat, but you're not gonna hear my voice. But yeah, thanks for being here tonight with me. I appreciate it. Please do all the YouTubey things before you leave, and please tip your bartender on the way out. And I'm gonna do my best to be on tomorrow morning if I'm awake. Today was very odd that I slept that long, but either way, I'll be on tomorrow, regular time, 7:30, 8 o'clock ish at night, East Coast time. But I plan on being on tomorrow morning as well. And yeah, man, that's about it. Thanks for tuning in, and catch y'all on the next episode of the Airplane Show. And I will talk to y'all through chat in just a couple of minutes when I premiere this new video. I just finished editing it, and it looks really good. So I will check y'all out later on. See ya, Bobby. Have a good night, my friend. I'll see you later. See ya.